or not to judge anybody, but why you got brown tiles in your shower? And it's not just brown tiles, it is brown tiles with like darker spot, like kind of like marble, but you're trying to do it on brown. So it was already shady. Get close to it. Black mold is up in there like ants on honey, baby. It's just all up in the walls, and we're like, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel for another video. So today is day 7 of the challenge. So we've been going for a week so far. But I'm really proud of myself because I really cannot be consistent in nothing. But with me, I'm either all gas or brakes. I never just be smooth riding. At this, not really my style. So for me to have to be consistent, I'm loving the fact that as much as it's hard for me mentally, I'm pushing through. I'm hoping it is the same thing for you guys. But today we're gonna come with something a little bit more funny, a little bit more cool, a little bit more lighter than we usually do every single day. I'm gonna go with a story time. Today, we're going to talk about one of my horror stories with Airbnb. Okay. First of all, I'm really trying to love y'all and like y'all Airbnb. But y'all been doing me wrong this whole year. And it's not just in Canada. It's been all around the world. Y'all been doing me wrong. So fix it. But my horror story starts in September when I went to a trip with 2 of my friends. We decided that we were gonna go on a trip to Toronto, have a little bit of fun, discover the city, and to us now, like, Toronto is kind of like the New York of Canada. Like, when it comes to like them speaking English or French, like and being really like the booming city right now because of, you know, Drakeo, which I call Drake. So we're like, you know what? We're all trying to be content creators. We're all trying to take good pictures, post great content, like whether it's on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram platforms. We're like, you know what? Like, it's gonna have new sceneries and we're gonna be able to like enjoy the city also. So we're like, you know what? We book everything like kind of last minute, but I've done worse than that. I've done like the day before last minute. So to me, like the week before, like we had time to plan. All of us, you know, we decided to do like, okay, all of us decided to go like with their own ideas. So everybody found like Airbnbs, everybody found like ways to get there. So either like to take like the train, either to go in bus, take the plane, whatever. Like we were just like, you know what, let's just figure out the quickest, cheapest way to get there. Okay, so at first we're like, you know what, like let's just check like the B&Bs downtown. But then we're like, we don't just want to stay downtown, we actually want to discover like all around Toronto. Like we heard that there was this place where like a lot of the great restaurants were and like where hang out. So we're like, you know what, we want to do it all. We want to be able to be in the city, visit. First of all, why I have that in my hair? But in the city, visit the city, and also like see what our people would be doing in Toronto, like what it looked like for us, like what business we got over there. So we decided to go in a bus. Mind you, from Montreal to Toronto, it is about a 6-hour bus ride. So it's kind of like you have time to sleep and do everything that you gotta do in there. We decided to pick the bus, and for the Airbnb, we're like, you know what, let's just pick like an Airbnb. We're gonna be there for 3 days, like literally leave Friday morning, arrive there like in the evening, and then leave like go back home Monday morning. So to us, we're actually really gonna sleep Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then go home. So it's no need for us to everybody here to put $1,000 each or more for an Airbnb, right? But when we picked the Airbnb, we found one that was and it's kind of like somebody had like a big house and decided to turn like the house into 2 little apartments. So like, you know what, like let's just go with that. I'm not a fan of being in somebody's home because you never know if they're serial killers. If the diamonds up in this world will be sitting here trying to snatch you up in your bed and sleep because they got the code of the B&B. So we're like, I'm like, okay, let's just go with it because it ended up being like $500 something each of us. So We're like for 3 days in Toronto and stuff, and it's like not so. It's like probably 20 minutes in the Uber from the city, and it's actually 20 minutes also from the other city, like other place that we wanted to visit that had a lot of folks. So like perfect, booked the trip, booked the ticket, everybody sends their money, and we're good, right? Mind you, in that all of this fee that we had to pay for the Airbnb, we had already put like $300 down for the cleaning fee. So we're like, you know what, like this is the rules of the Airbnb, we're leaving really late, so let's just do that. Okay, that's my bad, my lips are dry. But we're leaving really late. We can't really be picky about anything, since like literally like the next weekend we're gonna be in town, so it's no point for us to do all that research and everything. Did it first, but everything was like $3,000, $2,000. Like maybe that's a flight to Cancun. Like we're not trying to do that. The day of, get there, take the bus ride went smooth and everything. Like we took the places where we had like the landscape, like the scenery and stuff. So like everything was great up until we got to the Airbnb. Get to the Airbnb, put in the code that Shadi gave me, like the host gave me, get inside of it. Maybe why everything is dusty musty up in there. Like I'm thinking about it, and maybe I feel stiff stuff crawling on me. It is so much dust that you can see in certain corners, like that it's been like, you know when you wipe something and you just like, you can see like you missed the spot, you missed the spot here, you missed it, like baby. And we're already like, okay, we just got here, like let's just go down the stairs and like see what, like evaluate the situation. Get there. On the pictures, everything was like bright, open, there was a lot of light coming in, everything was like up to date and stuff. Like the couch was beige, so we're like, it can't really be stains on it, like, or like everything can be really, like nothing can really be that dirty if the pictures are like beige or white online. Get there, couch, maybe it's some weird stains up in there. Get to the rooms have carpet in there, and it's not your regular flat carpet where you just like, I hate carpet when it comes to a home. Like, you don't put that in there, that's so disgusting, it attracts so much dust. But she had the long hair carpet, which means I don't know for how long, but somebody dog pet hair might be in there, human hair might be in there, whatever beast and like insects and everything all up in there. Dust, baby, is just floating up in there. Every time you rub your feet up in there, dust is coming up. In my head, I don't know, maybe it's because I've seen too many things on the microscope, but now every time that something disgusses me, I think about it under a microscope light, and it just makes me want to. So in my head, like everything I kept seeing in there, I'm like, I can't overthink that too much, right? So we're like, you know what do we do? Like, do we leave? Do we contact Airbnb and stuff? And we're like, it's already like 7 p.m. and stuff. Like, they're not gonna give us nothing by then. They're not gonna find a host and stuff. We're just like really discouraged, and we're like, you know what? Let's just change, get ready, look good and stuff, and just like go in the city, and maybe we're gonna have a new perspective. You know, black people, we're like, we put music on, we start like eating a little bit. So we're like, you know what, like let's just go get Popeyes, because we don't have Popeyes in Quebec. We're like, you know what, let's just go to Popeyes and like have some good food and like get our mind off of it. Mind you, we didn't get to the bed and shower part just yet. While we're getting ready, we're like, we've been sitting in the bus for 6-7 hours. Let's just get a shower and like then we can go outside. Get into the shower. First of all, in 2024, not to judge anybody, but why you got brown tiles in your shower? And it's not just brown tiles, it is brown tiles with like darker spot, like kind of like marble, but you're trying to do it on brown. So it was already shady. Get close to it. Black mold is up in there like ants on honey, baby. It's just all up in the walls, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna have to stay in there and take a shower. Like, I'm thinking about it and I'm gonna like we're gonna have to stay in there like for 3 days. No. So we're like, okay, like, you know what, let's just push through. It's 3 days, we're not staying here. We know what we paid for. We didn't pay for 5-star hotel, we had other options, we picked this one. Let's stay in there. I don't know why we did that, but let's go. So we decide, we go outside, have fun. We had an amazing night. I brought my camera with me, so I was just taking pictures of my friends and stuff, which is something that I really do enjoy. So we had a great night. Ate Popeyes, came back with it at home. So it's kind of like what else do you want? We took great content, had fun outside, walked for like hours. So baby, my stomach was looking flatter, and then we ate Popeyes at home. So I'm like, it shouldn't be that bad. Like the rest of the night is gonna be all right. Get to the part where we actually have to examine the beds, because this is where we're gonna sleep, right? It's already like 3, 4 in the morning. We've been walking around all of the city and stuff. Like maybe our feet hurt. Come to find out, the dust didn't just stay on the walls. It made its way into the beds. Okay. Mind you, all of us have sensitive skin. Like the group that we went, we all have really, really, really sensitive skin. So imagine your sensitive skin with a bunch of dust, and like somebody, if it's dust, that means you ain't cleaned the beds in a while. Think about that crawling up on your skin. Where we stayed. So we're like, you know what? Let's just suit up, sleep on top of the beds, because we're like, we don't know what we're gonna find under the covers. Let's just not do that. We all came like with like joggings, hoodies and stuff. So we put our joggings on, put our socks on, like bundle up, put our hoodies on and stuff. We had all of our bonnets on, and we're like, you know what, let's just push through the night. Let's just do it. Can you explain to me why the host decided to turn off the heater during the night? So I'm sitting here, I woke up in the morning like this. Babe, there's no reason why I paid that money for Airbnb, even if it was $2 for me to be through the night, baby. It made no sense. It made no sense. Woke up, and on top of that, because we came so late, I forgot to mention that before we booked, the most recent comments was saying how, oh, be careful because in the morning the host walks really it's loud footsteps up in the ceiling. They play music in the piano. There's no really parking space and everything, right? But it's like a host that had 5.8 out of 5 stars, and like it's like 300 comments on there. So to me, I'm like, the most recent comment, like out of 300, maybe, I don't know, we're just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes it happens where like you have a bad relationship with your host and everything, and it just clashes, and this is what it ends up at. So we're like, let's just go ahead and book anyway, because it's cheap. It looks good on the pictures. Let's just go ahead with it. The day after we got back there, and we still sitting here, I'm sitting here dancing with my teeth, beatboxing with my teeth. Tell me why we get woken up by somebody's harsh, to not say any other words, footstep in the ceiling. They were up in there like boom, boom, boom. It's giving, who up in there? Like the Grinch or somebody, Giant Green is up in there, Hulk up in there, just stepping on there, crumping on the floor, like crumping on the ceiling. And we're like, what is that? Everybody wakes up, we're already irritated because we didn't have time to actually really sleep. When we were sleeping, we're all here like sleeping like in our clothes and stuff, on top of like, we don't have no covers. We're sitting here swallowing dust, even though we slept for 4 hours. Like, it was 4 hours of dust swallowing, and we still got two more days. So we're like, you know what? Let's just go shower in that brown tile shower full of mold. Yeah, because it was full of black mold at that. But one thing about it, one of my friends, she was really smart. She decided to bring like slippers. So we had like sandals to go inside of the shower, take a shower and leave. But anyways, every time I think about that shower, if I would put pictures in there, I'm sure you guys would barf. I don't know if I still have the pictures, but I'm gonna try to put them like on the screen. Disgusting. Okay, so we're like, you know what, let's just take a shower, head outside of the door and stuff, and just go. Mind you, the night before when we were getting ready, like we had put a little bit of music just to get ourselves up in the mood. Shawty texted me, my phone is on D&D 24/7. She texted me and I did not see it, and she was like, can you guys put lower the volume down? We ended up doing it anyway, but like from the conditions of this apartment, maybe I should be able to throw a freaking Drake concert up in there and it shouldn't bother you because you know how you left the apartment. But hey, who am I to say this? Then come back and stuff. It's already day 2 and you already 2-stepping up in the ceiling, so the beat ain't nothing. But still, we decided to lower it down and we keep going for the next days and stuff. Keep going and stuff. The last day, mind you, first of all, I forgot to say that when I got the reservation and stuff on my phone, she actually sent us like 21 rules and regulations of her Airbnb. I understand it's your home, but 21 paragraph, babes, this is not no lecture. We're not in college right now. We're not in school for you to be sending me all these words. Like, I read them still, send them to the group chat where we're all texting for the trip, and I'm like, you know what, this is what she asked. Let's just not, I'm saying, if a host send you 21 rules, you can already tell that they're not the type of people you want to sit here and confront and argue and stuff about, because they know they're gonna push it too far. Yeah, you know they're going to go too far with it. So get to the last day, we're like, let's get out of here, let's go back to Montreal. We decide, okay, we're gonna clean everything. The whole weekend we kept our trash and recycle bin and everything separate. So we made sure like separate everything, so when we were leaving the apartment we could put like everything in the trash, everything in the recycle bin, and just leave. When we're about to leave, it's a Monday, right? And we decided to put like everything up in the boxes, but she had one of her trash bins that was like laying on the floor. Picked it up, put the stuff in there, and then left, right? So your stuff was already on the floor, babes. Okay. She decided to proceeds to text me, and she's like, do not put the trash and everything else in the bins, because the trash people, whatever, the collectors and stuff, they come pick it up on Tuesday, like tomorrow morning. And we're like, okay, we're leaving, like we're not gonna leave everything in the trash can up in there. If you told us in your rules not to leave food and not to leave trash in the house, like which one is it? She proceeds to tell me like, you're gonna have to take it out. I'm like, I'm all the way already across town, I'm not coming back. Like, I'm at the bus station already, like we almost got there late and missed our bus. We're not coming back for a trash, especially if you can walk, you live upstairs. When you're gonna take out your trash or do whatever you need to do, like go outside your house today, pick it up, switch it up. If you want to keep it inside the house and like be suffocated by the smell of the food, the decomposing food, that's you. But in my book, when the bag is full, you put it outside, I guess. I'm like, I'm not doing that, I'm not coming back. She's like, oh, please come back and take it out. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm already too far, I'm not coming back. I text her that, which she does. She proceeds to not only contact Airbnb saying that we were bad, like we did not respect her rules and stuff, but she decides to go downstairs and like all of these things and all of the things that I said that we had took pictures of when we got to the Airbnb, she proceeds to take pictures of these same things, send it to the Airbnb team, and say that it was us and we were the ones who caused that to her apartment. And she was asking us for I think it was $150 at first or more money. And we're like, for the stay we had, like that makes no sense. Then I get a call from Airbnb team and I'm like, no, we're not about to do this. But I'm already in the bus, so I got 6 hours to argue with whoever want to argue with me. Pick up the phone and the lady is like, hey, I heard that your host was mad about the conditions you guys left the apartment in, like what happened. And she's asking me like what's happening, and she's telling me like, go check your mail, like we sent you pictures of what she sent us. Like, baby, now you just woke up the monster in me, because I'm about to up this chat. All right, so I decided to pull out all of the pictures that we had took as soon as we got into the Airbnb. So the Friday that we got there, I asked everybody to take pictures of what they found that I was like not clean and everything. Take pictures, so all those pictures were dated, sent them to Airbnb team. And I'm like, since the host filed a claim against us, I would like to file a counterclaim against her, not only for the fact that she was sitting here, like she kept like blasting my phone with messages saying how we were disgusting and we left hair up in the sink. Mind you, we cleaned everything. So she was like, oh, how she had to replace like desks and stuff that was in the house because we left hair on them. Like, the little girl. So we decided I filed a counterclaim for the cleanliness of the apartment, filed a claim for harassment, and filed a claim for the fact that I told her that I wanted her to stop contacting me and she did not respect my wishes. All I have to say, Airbnb, when I was sending the girl, like the support team, the pictures, I could hear her react on the phone. She was like, oh my god, oh. And she was like, you guys stayed in there? Like, even Airbnb was so surprised that that was happening within their business. They were like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. So she was like, you know what, don't talk to her anymore. I am going to fix it and be the mediator between each other. First of all, amazing. Love the girl that was working on the support team. She made sure to call me and update me on everything. But at the end of the day, Miss Girl that was trying to tell us to come back and pick up her trash ended up getting her Airbnb license suspended because you was not about to do that to me, especially when I had time. Friday I didn't have time because I was trying to be a cute girl up in Toronto, but now that I have 6 hours up until I knew that Monday we were leaving, vacation was over, but not only was it over, I would have to come back to Montreal and do a 10-hour shift that night. Maybe I had time and I had anger, so somebody was gonna eat it up and it was gonna be you, because the way she was talking to me and stuff, and she was talking to me like, it was so disrespectful because it was so entitled. Like, we don't know each other and you feel the need to approach somebody like that. Like, it's nothing that can be said. To me, it's always nothing that can be said, but watch your tone and watch the way you text. Especially when you're texting someone, so many things can be interpreted, especially when it's a like business relationship that we have together. We don't know each other, so don't disrespect me in no chat. Don't try to do too much. With her having the audacity to file a claim against us, baby, you was about to get it, you gotta get it today. All right, so all that to say, the stay was horrific in there, but we made it fun. We had fun in Toronto. We met so many nice people and stuff in the city. I can't wait to go back, and we made amazing connections like around each other and stuff for us being friends. So yeah, that was my Airbnb horror story with shawty that tried me, and I hope you never try anybody else again, Miss Girl. But that is it for me today. I'm hoping you guys have a great and amazing week. Have fun during this weekend. We've been working all week. We've been putting work all week and stuff. Sometimes I know it's not always easy and stuff to go through your week, especially me. I can talk for myself. This week was long. But being consistent and you guys figuring out whatever you want to keep up with in your own consistency journey, it's always gratitude and gratifying to see what you achieve whenever you put your mind into it. So you guys keep going with me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications so you guys can know whenever I post. And I'm hoping you guys have an amazing weekend. See you tomorrow. The way we make you a celebrity overnight. Play some.